Yo, it's Usman from Team Physical. Good morning, guys. Good morning. It's a beautiful day here in Brighton. I just got back from my run this morning, and I experienced something exactly in line with a recent blog post that I did, which was talking about the warrior within, the warrior's mindset. There's parts of us that exist deep within that has the nature of a pure warrior. It doesn't give up. It never gives up. It keeps on going no matter what. It does not accept failure, and it doesn't yield to pain, to challenge. It pushes on, it pushes forward, it pushes through boundaries. And we've all got this part of us within us. We've all got a part of our character that lies deep within us, that comes out when the time is right. It comes out in times when it is needed, and those times are times of challenge, times of adversity, or just times of pain, times of struggle, times when you need that extra push, when you want to tap into that mindset that does not give up. That is when the warrior within reveals itself. So I just had an encounter with the warrior within, of course. Otherwise I wouldn't be writing about it if I hadn't experienced it before. But a perfect example then was I was running, and running is just one way that you can really tap into this side of you. Anything that challenges you, anything that is difficult for you to do, that you want to do, is something that you would like to do, that requires motivation, self-motivation, power, fire. Anything that requires that mentality is an opportunity to really tap into it. So one of the most effective ways that I feel like I can tap into this mentality is going running. And there is a point when you're running, there is a point when you want to give up. You want to give up, and you want to stop because you're tired, because your legs are hurting, because you're having difficulty, because you're out of breath. Just generally because it's hard, because it's difficult. And it is in that moment that a voice within us says directly to us, it says, don't give up, keep going. And you have the opportunity to listen to that voice, or you can say, no, I'm gonna stop. But if you listen to that voice, and if you operate from that place of power, of that higher place, and you operate from that level, if you identify with that level of power, and you say, I am that voice, you become that voice, and then you start speaking to yourself. You start saying, don't give up, you can do this, you can do anything. Tap into that power, and that voice that says don't give up. Tap into it. Become the voice, become the warrior within, and speak to yourself from that perspective. Speak to your lower self, speak to your mind. You know, the mind that creates excuses. Speak to your mind. Speak down upon yourself and say, listen, from within, say, listen, keep going, keep pushing. I will not give up. I will keep going. I will not fail. I will succeed. I will push on through. And I was running, and there was this woman that was really far in the distance, and I remember listening to a podcast called Tackling Life, and I mentioned that in the blog post as well. Amazing podcast that's changed my life, by Ray Lewis and Dr. Christian Conti. And Ray was saying that his mentality when he'd be on the field, he's was a legendary NFL player, by the way. He's now retired. Defensive linebacker for the Baltimore Ravens, number 52, legendary human being, pure motivation this man is. And he says, if I can see it, I can touch it. If I can see something in the distance and I'm running, I can catch it. That's it. If I can see it, I'm going to get it. And I ran with this mentality today. I operated from that warrior within, and that warrior within me has been inspired from, countless amounts of people. Elliot Hulse, Strength Camp, he's inspired me so much. And And some of his teachings reside within me now, and this motivation, it creates a new character within us. It creates this warrior. Ray Lewis is another one of them. Muhammad Ali, he's another one. These guys, these legendary human beings that are the essence of pure motivation, they bring something into us. They bring something into us, and we can then tap into that, along with our own motivation that we've created for ourselves too, because we go through a journey with ourselves throughout the whole of our lifetime. And we have a relationship with ourselves, and we have many different characters within our minds, many different personalities that come forth at different times, in different situations. And one of those characters is the warrior within. One of those characters is the warrior mindset. And we can really tap into this power through self-communication. How we communicate with ourselves is key to how we experience life. If you're communicating with yourself from a place that says I can't, or it's too hard, or I'm weak, or no, it's too difficult, and you're creating excuses for yourself, then you're not going to be able to do what it is that you want. You're not going to be able to run that extra mile. What Muhammad Ali used to say, I remember he said, every mile that you run, and this applies to everything. I'm not just talking, I know I'm talking about running right now, but it's everything. It's social interactions, it's work, it's art, it's whatever you're putting your time into, really, that is a challenge, that can be a challenge, and that can bring forth a feeling of struggle. Every mile that you run after initially thinking that you want to give up, that is growth. Every single step, I believe, every step that you take after thinking that you want to give up, so every step that you take, once you're operating from a place that says, don't give up, keep going, keep pushing, that's growth. That's growth. And you'll carry that forward throughout your whole day. Everyone will feel it. Everyone will feel it around you. Eventually, you'll start to radiate this energy of just pure power and motivation. You'll be inspiring people all around you. I'm not saying changing people, I'm saying inspiring people to live better, healthier lives, to overcome their own mental obstacles, because we need more warriors. We need more warriors. We need a lot more of other things too, but in this video I'm just talking specifically about the warrior mindset, and I can talk about other inner characters too, other archetypes, but we need more warriors, because we're bowing down right now, and we bow down to our own minds. We don't push beyond the mental boundaries that we create for ourselves. No one else creates them for us. No one else is limiting us, unless there are some situations in the world right now where it would be ignorant to say that no one else is limiting us. However, in our lives here, when we're so blessed and we're living and we have the access to freedom right now, right here, when we can go running, when we can eat food, when we can drink water, when we can have clothes, when we can do whatever we want, when we can go to the beach, take a walk in nature peacefully without any bombs coming on us, we're so grateful. Well, we're so fortunate. I'm so grateful. Please, it's important that we express gratitude. But there's nothing limiting us other than ourselves, and we've got to tap into that warrior mindset that doesn't give up no matter what it is. If you want to better your financial situation, okay, tap into the warrior within, get it done. Don't give up. Don't take no for an answer. Operate from your higher self that says, I won't give up. I am going to do this. I don't have a choice. I don't have an option. There is no other option. There is no other option to keep running. There is no other option to get that last rep. If you're training, there's no other option to be the best that you can be. Simply, that is it. Be the best that you can be. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. We've got to really give everything that we can, do what it is, everything that is within our power to better ourselves and to better our world and to to create a better environment and a better place to live for the future generations to come. When I'm running, I'm not just thinking about my own health, I'm thinking about 10 generations in the future or my kids. I'm thinking about my kids in the future, if I'm blessed to have kids one day, or my grandkids. You know, we're living for the future, and we're living in the present moment, of course. It's not just about us, it's not just about you, it's about your children and your children's children and their children. What kind of life do you want them to be living? And it starts with you. It starts with you. Tap into that warrior within, get it done. Live passionately. Do what you gotta do, enjoy your life, enjoy your day, have an amazing time. I'm Usman from Team Physical. Have a great day in peace.